Good morning. Happy day 4 of Vlogmas. I am just getting ready to make a second cup of coffee. This morning I got up early and went straight to work. So I have been on my computer. It's almost 10:30 now, since about 7:30. Then I just got ready for the day and I'm making a second cup of coffee and going back to work. I just had a few things that I had to get done like by a certain time this morning. So that's why I was up and at 'em early. I had somebody ask about my coffee maker. So this is an AeroPress. It's a really handy tool if you don't want to have a coffee maker on your counter and you're the only one in your house that drinks coffee. That's me. But I actually got it because of our travel. When we were starting to travel, I was like, I need something I can make coffee in that requires no power, and this is it. It's also great to travel with. The only thing you need is hot water. So I know a lot of people do travel with it, like if they go to a hotel or something, and they just get hot water from the hotel and then they make their own coffee. You can have your own coffee beans and everything, but it's really simple. So you can get a reusable one, or I just use these little paper filters because they literally last forever and it's just a tiny bit of paper. You throw that in there. You do this. Also, there's like there's actually 2 different ways to make it, but the way I make it is I just set it on top of my coffee here like this, and then I'll just pour in 1 serving of coffee. I'm boiling water here on the stove. You pour it in, you stir it, you wait a little while, then I add more water, and then you do the plunge thing that I showed the other day. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I'm going to probably have a little fudge, and then I will probably have an extra long lunch break today, maybe, so that I can do a little knitting because I haven't done any knitting yet today. I know, the horror. Let's open up some day 4 Advents. I think we'll start with our Polka Dot Creek elf. This one is from Mammoth Yarn, and it is called You Sit on a Throne of Lies. I think we might actually watch Elf tonight, or at least some kind of Christmas movie. It's our last night here at my mother-in-law's, which is really sad. So we're going to kind of make it special by hanging out together for a long time tonight. And hopefully maybe we watch a couple of movies. I have finally gotten smart and I added a Sharpie into my bag here. So now I can easily write on this day 4. Now let's do Hot Springs Fiber Co. Ooh, this is a beautiful color. And today's also comes with a marker, which I think might be related to the chapter that we get, but because I am opening up my stuff ahead of time, I'm not getting the chapters in the same day. So I just got chapter 1 yesterday and it gets emailed right to my inbox. I have not read it yet. So I think maybe starting tomorrow, I will start a little routine of working on my, not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be driving. We don't really have a regular schedule for a little bit, but I am going to start reading this eventually. So I just opened up the first chapter and it's not long, so it won't take a long time to read, but it will be nice, like maybe to just read it in the morning, work on my socks, and then switch over to watching Vlogmases. I don't know. I haven't really decided how I'm going to do it. It might not be the same every day. Also, in the email, I got the daily knit and crochet pattern, which is exciting. It's just a little bit each day. Just one little pager thing, and it's a mystery, so you don't see, and there's a crochet one, you don't see what it is, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to be making anything right now with this Advent, just opening it, but it's really fun to see. My Salty Days sweater is not quite dry yet, but I do want to try it on because I bought a tank top that I'm hoping I can wear with it because it does have a lot of holes in it, but I don't know if this is too bright white. It maybe shouldn't matter. And also I wanted to get something that had like a built-in bra because I find them really comfy. So I got this at Uniqlo in Disney Springs last week, and we are going to be going to Disney Springs today to run an errand because I want to get an Advent, like, it's not Advent, I'm sorry. It's like a countdown calendar to Christmas, and it's extremely cute Disney thing. So I want to go get that. We should have just got it the other day. But since we're going back to Disney Springs, I figured if I do want to return this, I better go ahead and try it on. So let's try them on together. The tank top I'm kind of meh on. It's a little shorter than I thought it was going to be. And it also seems to have like too much fabric here, not enough here. So I'm kind of on it. I might just return it because it was kind of expensive for a tank top. It was $30. And I think I would rather spend the same or a little more on something that has a little bit of a, like a wool tank top. I would love to get a wool tank top. I have a bunch of wool t-shirts. So I'll just have to see if there's any wool tank tops, something that I can, wear for a little longer. This is not like the most quality material, especially for the price. So we'll just try this on anyway, see how it looks. Oh, it's definitely still damp. Ah! Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm so happy I blocked it as many times as I did because not only did that just give me good information, but now it's like really loose and comfy. And I think it has the positive ease that it's supposed to. The shoulder, I don't think it's really dropped all that much more, but my sleeves are all of a sudden really long, longer than I had planned, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to leave it. So before I blocked, my sleeves were probably about like this, like the lace was at my wrist bone and the ribbing came to here, but now they're a little more like that. So I probably didn't need to make them quite this long, and I could go back and fix them. I will if it starts to bother me. Actually, I might because they are a little long. But it's not quite dry yet. I don't think it's going to make the sleeves shrink or anything. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I probably need to go back and shorten these just a little bit. Like, I think I needed to add some, but not quite this much because I added, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I added like this much. I probably needed like half that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't need to add that at all. It's so funny because before I blocked it, it was not this long. I mean, not before I blocked it. When I'd already blocked this part of the sleeve, it was not this long. I don't know, maybe the lace opened up a lot and the ribbing and this. I don't know, but that's okay. I can change that. If you're thinking I did too much on the sleeve, you are right. But I'm still really happy with it. And I have a Christmas sweater. And I think that the white tank top is totally fine. Aside from the fact that I don't really care for this one, I think like having a white tank top will be a good move for it. One other thing to consider in this sweater. So as you can see, I got lots of positive ease here and 0 down here on my hips. And that's because I have either a 10 or 12 inch difference between my bust and my hips, meaning that my hips are 10 to 12 inches larger than my bust. So if I make a sweater that's, let's say, I think this one's like 44 inches. It's 44 inches from the top to the bottom. I have 10 inches of positive ease here and 0 at my hips, which means when I have something long like this, it doesn't get that like nice loose fit the whole way around, which is what I think is bothering me about the length. If I pull this up to like the high hip, let's say, and pretend it didn't have all that going over, I actually think it's a more flattering look on me, like my personal thoughts about my own body and how I like things to fit. So I don't know. If I take out that much length though, what I'm probably gonna lose is like all of this ribbing here. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Sleeves I definitely need to fix. Dang it. But the body, I'm not sure. Like, it's not like it's bad down here. I mean, it is cute, I think, but it does that kind of little mushroomy thing. I think I got that word from somebody else. Somebody else said it, mushrooms. And that's just because of the width difference or the circumference difference. On the designer, I think she's got a different body type where she is maybe a little more straight, like as far as her measurements from her bust to her hips. Maybe not. I don't know her. I've not seen her in person, but it does hang loosely like on her all the way around. And it just doesn't on me. And that's fine. I just don't know if I like it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it enough to change it right now. I might keep it like this and then at another point change it, but I might not. I might just keep it like this. So let me know what you think. Day 4. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you're not supposed to look.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm going to show the camera. All right, we are ready for you.
Okay. I'm going to guess it's blue and white.
Nope.
White.
No.
Yellow.
No.
Red.
No.
Orange.
No.
Green.
No.
Indigo.
No.
Violet.
No.
Black.
No.
Brown, gray, tan. Gray.
I would say it's really close. It's like dove gray. Why can't you see it? Hey. Pretty close. Actually, this is a little warmer. Okay. Are we in the same song?
In the same song.
I'm going to guess that the first 5 days are in the same song. That's my guess. Okay, so does the color relate to any of the lyric?
I mean, probably. I wouldn't know that, but I'm sure it does.
Is it there must be more than this provincial life?
That's literally it.
Yes. You know why?
Why?
Well, one, that's like a big line from the song, but I don't know why this made me think of like dirty laundry water. Not in like a descriptive of the actual colorway, but it just like thinking of her like the people doing washing and stuff.
I'd already thought of. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe when you watch that scene, that's what they're doing.
I'm sure I'm sure there's so much thought that goes into these colors, and we're just like.
Well, I'll just go back each day and I'll watch it before, so I'm ready. I'm more prepared, so it makes sense.
You know what would be fun is if we watched through like that one song once we're done with this song. And we could like actually spot everything.
We can do it.
We can do that.
Yep.
So we're gonna go have dinner. Kent was gonna make us some chili, but then he was working on fixing chairs and doing smart lights, and so I ended up making the chili. And
yeah.
I made a major error.
You forgot any tomato-based products, so it was just beef and spices.
And spices. So I think we saved it at the end.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.